This morning, we are learning more about the cast in the first celebrity edition of the CBS reality series Big Brother. The celebrity house guests include television personality and former White House aide Omarosa Manigault, rock star Mark McGrath, remember him from Sugar Ray, and the Cosby Show actress Keisha Knight-Pulley, remember she was Rudy. They will live together in the Big Brother house where they will be recorded 24/7, and they'll compete to win special privileges like head of household. Each week, at least two will get voted out of the house. The last remaining house guest will win a grand prize. Julie Chen has hosted all 19 seasons of Big Brother, so she said, why stop now? She will return to host the special celebrity edition. Julie, welcome back to the table.
Thank you.
You know where we got to start, because when we saw our heroine in this story, she was on Good Morning America, and Robin Roberts said, bye, Felicia. Now we're at CBS saying, hey, Felicia,
You're
welcome
saying
back.
From the White House to the Big Brother house.
Yes. Was it hard to convince her to join? How'd this come about?
Well, I will tell you, for weeks, the producers were, every few weeks I would get a text or an email conversation. Who do you have? Well, we think we might get Omarosa. And I was like, good luck. Because, we heard we might get a lot of other big names, and then you never know, because it is a contract negotiation. But I had a good feeling, actually, because I thought,
well, she's free.
She's free.
Yeah, she's available. I mean.
Right, no, she's not free.
No. She's available.
She's available. And we know she likes a platform, a camera. She likes to be heard. And now she can be heard 24/7.
She has a conflicting reputation, though, Julie, about sometimes not being able to play nicely with others. Are you worried about that?
Well, this is the Big Brother
or depending on it.
Or depending on it, right.
That is the key ticket to take it all the way in Big Brother, if you want to win the grand prize, which is $250,000, I believe.
Yes. That's not chump change.
No, it's not.
But remind everybody, if they haven't watched the show, too, about the voting process, though.
Well, it is a little bit of a popularity contest. You're right. I mean, it's like a struggle between competing against everyone for power, and then you have to get votes to stay if you get nominated. And every time there's a new head of household, he or she is going to nominate two people. Like I could say Nora and John, the two of you up for eviction, and the rest of the house guests vote. So then you have to start,
Right. And that's like get out on 57th Street and order your taxi, I would say.
And there's no electoral college. Now, Omarosa was, some would say, has come from a reality show and is now engaged in another. How much is politics going to be something she brings in, or is that something she has to leave at the door?
Well, you have to see who the other house guests are and how much they want to talk about politics.
We'll talk about what you're most excited about in terms of the house guests who are coming.
Other than Omarosa?
Yeah.
Well,
we talked about Rudy. We talked about Sugar Ray.
Yes.
We heard Ross the intern.
Ross the intern. We've got Shannon Elizabeth, everyone's crush for American Pie. She is a serious hardcore poker player. She lives in South Africa now. We've got Chuck Liddell, former MMA fighter. Talk about a competitor. We've got Meta World Peace.
Used to be Ron Artest.
Used to be Ron Artest, He has a championship ring with the Lakers.
Everybody has a different name.
Yes, right?
We need a name generator. What would your Big Brother name be?
I never knew Omarosa's last name until, just recently. So, some people just need only one name. I'm also excited about, we have Brandi Glanville from Real Housewives,
Beverly Hills.
And she's always interesting to watch. And I'm curious whether she and Omarosa are either going to be best friends or bitter enemies.
Well, I've seen, I've seen parts of the show where they say, look, this isn't personal. I actually like you, but I'm voting against you. So what makes a good Big Brother dynamic for you?
For me,
and for viewers,
it's seeing the human struggle with, okay, we just became best friends. I just met you in the house. But now it's either I stab you in the back for $500,000, the regular version, the non-celebrities have, which will be life-changing money for my, spouse and children, and then the dance that they have to face when they walk out and they get either booed or cheered coming out of the house. A lot of people in the house think, well, I'm such a lovable person. And they come out and everyone's like, boo! It's like, it forces you to look at yourself like this in the mirror. Or you think, you're a horrible person. But then everyone, what I learned is everybody is multifaceted.
Yes, that's
You're
true.
not all good, you're not all bad, and it's our job to show all sides.
And the cameras are everywhere, so you get to see all sides at all times.
24/7. On the CBS app, he just...
Yeah.
When I can't sleep, I'm like, what's happening in the house right now?
Julie, you're setting up an interesting dynamic.
I know.
We shall see.
It really is.
Wednesday night. Julie Chen, thank you.
I have 3 more slots if you guys are interested.
No,
Yes,
thank you.
right when we get back from the mountain climbing.
I have a pedicure in Peru. I'm very busy. Big Brother Celebrity Edition premieres this Wednesday, February 7th at 8, 7 Central, right here on CBS.
You can hear more.